Good day, welcome to Henzi Animations class. Today we are going to be looking at how to establish your shots in animation. And looking at the screen here, you can be able to see that we are actually in a bedroom and we are working on a program. We're inviting someone to come for a program or call. Bola wants to convince her mom about a program that she wants to attend. So in establishing your shots, if you notice on the right hand side of every conversation, there's actually a camera icon. Now when you want to establish a shot, you have to click on the camera icon. So let's go and let's see what happens. Now you can see camera is establishing shots. Now if you click on camera is establishing shots, some other options will come up. This is actually going to tell you exactly the way you want your camera to be positioned. Whether you want it to be on the left, you want it to be on the right, you want it to be moving forward, you want it to be still. Let's see how still it's going to look like. This is the way it's going to be like. It means it's not going to be moving. Now, okay, when you put it on still, you have an option of saying, okay, do I want it to be moving backward or, okay, so let's see how it will look like if the camera is moving backward. Okay, now I can do establishing. Now you can see this is not a good view because it's showing the back of the mother's head while she is not showing. The Tolu is Bola is not being shown. So let's look at the bed on the left. Yes, you can actually be able to see the mother, but it's still not clear. I wouldn't advise you to take a shot like this. Now we want to look at the door, but at the same time, I want to look at the middle. Let's look at the middle. It shows us at the center of the room. Now we're looking at the middle up there. So middle left, we have middle left, middle right. So what to say, let's say looking at the door. That's it, looking at the door, the camera is facing the door, and then the camera will move back. If we play, this is what we'll have.
Mommy, Julie just told me she is going for selfies.
Now if you take those, we cannot be able to see what she's saying. So this will actually not really be the best kind of shot for us to be able to take. There are scenarios that will come out whereby you can be able to use it. Now skipping establishing shots means it's going to skip. It will show there will be no movement, nothing at all. It just moves over to the next thing, like cut. But for this particular scene, I want to make use of establishing shots because this seems to be the best view. Okay, very good. Now, another thing I want us to realize again in this video, it's if I click on any conversation and I move it left, you see that there's a place colored red with X on it. It means I can be able to delete that conversation if I press on it. And the second one on the left hand side close to it, that means I can be able to move the conversation. Like now you can see I'm moving this conversation. I can move it to wherever I want it to be. So you just feel, oh, you wanted to add something, and then you can be able to add it on top. Okay, on the other side, let's see something again. Let's move it left and see. Now it's supposed to be up based on how the conversation started. Now even if you've written down some things and you want to add something in the middle, click on the one you want to add it under. Like Bola, this first one here, I want to add on that conversation underneath it. I'll just click on the conversation icon up, and you can see one has already appeared under. So I want to take it out. What do I do? It also applies to any other thing you want to add underneath anyone. It's very easy and simple to use. So what I simply do, I move it left and I take it out. Anything, you just click on the one on top, and then whatever I click comes underneath. So let's delete it. Go. You are good to go. Okay, so fine. So now I actually want to add something. I want to add a particular scene. I want Bola to stand up from this bed and do something different when talking to her mom. At the point where her mom says, "Hey, who told you that?" Okay, let's edit this and change it to Bola, who told you that? Now, so let's see how that goes. Bola, who told you this one? Okay. Now, that's a very good one we have there. So right now, Bola is trying to convince her mom, "Mom, this thing is the right way. You have to listen to me." Now she's no longer, yes, she was not too happy, but this time around she has to stand up and move towards her mom. So if I play from here downwards.
Bola. Who told you this one? Mommy, I'm serious. Please let me go for selfie. Okay.
Okay, so you see the way it sounds. So now I want her to add more action to try to convince her mother, and that's the more reason I need to bring in another scene where she's sitting, where she's standing up, I mean. So what do? This one under here, I click up on the scene icon, the clapper, and it gives me an option for me to choose the exact kind of scene I want. But because I'm still maintaining the scene that I'm using, there will be no need for me to take another scene. What I just see, scene character is somewhere, I click on it. Now that's the teenage bedroom. I'm still taking the same place. And now I have the opportunity of placing my character exactly where I want them to be. So my character is Bola and Tayo's Bola's mom. Okay? So very good. So let's go ahead now. But we'll see here Bola is bed on the left. Now I don't want Bola to be on the bed. I want Bola to be standing. So I'm going to place Bola in the middle of the room. And I'm going to place her mother by the door. So Bola stands up now and she's talking to her mom. She has to try to convince her mom, oh mom, trust me, this the way I need to be in the selfie program, you know, that kind of thing. Yes, that's exactly what she wants to achieve here. So, very good and fine. Now, again, you can look at this. I would want to have explained to us, okay, now this scene is very important. Now, let me show you something. I was trying to show you the other time establishing shots, and I told you that basically every other shot that is not established, you always follow the one that is on top of it. So all these other shots that if you're seeing the icons are not highlighted, the camera icons on the right are not highlighted yellow, it then means that they will actually have to follow what has already been placed on top. So for this particular video or this particular scene that I've created again, one thing I want to do is I want to change the whole I want to show you something. I'm going to establish my camera. Very good. Camera is establishing shot and Bola is to the left in the middle. So okay, let's see. She's now standing up. Let's see the kind of shot I can be able to take. This is the way it's still a look. It just shows only her head. And now, but take note of something. Let me start playing from here.
Mommy, I'm serious. Please let me go for selfie. Okay, you will go, but can I see a flyer to prove you are serious? Mommy, take a look at the flyer.
And see, she stands up now. So I could try to make use of this shot. And you can see that this one is actually a still shot. So it can be a still shot, establishing spot, can be still at door. See, it shows just the mother. Okay, let's play and see how it looks like.
Mommy, I'm serious. Please let me go for selfie. Okay, you will go, but can I see a flyer to prove you are...
Now you can see in this scenario, Bola is not being seen, and it will not really be a good one for your audience. Your audience needs to see what she's doing, what the mom is also doing. So I can't put still at the door. I need to pick something that will show everybody. So I could do middle right, still not a good one. I could do middle left. Okay, let's see how this one looks like.
Mommy, I'm serious. Please let me go for selfie. Okay, you will go, but can I see a flyer to prove you are serious? Mommy, take a look at the flyer.
Now, if you notice that all the other conversations have to follow this particular scene that has been created. There was no change. They just follow it. And then we can't even see Bola's face. So that's why once you create a scene, that know that every other shot underneath it will follow it unless you establish those shots. So So unless you want to be establishing every conversation, it's always best you take in something you know that will show both person's face. Now, okay, we place it at middle left. Let's see bed right. This seems like a good one, but
Mommy, I'm serious. Please let me go for selfie. Okay, you will go, but can I see a flyer to prove?
now, so you can be able to alternate this, with the individuals. Now, you see, at this point, because the next person who's going to talk is Bola, I can actually be able to change. Okay, it will start here, and then for Bola speaking, I could establish a shot for just Bola. That you see, it has put camera in dialogue mode. It means even if it starts from here, it will still move over.
Mommy, I'm serious. Please let me go for selfie. Okay, you will go, but can I see a flyer to prove you are serious? Mommy, take a look at the flyer. Wow. This is good. Mommy, this...
Okay, so we can be able to see what we've actually created. I've taught you how to establish shots, how to change your camera view and all that. So you should actually be able to know. I told you whatever is on top here, the other ones have to follow suit. Okay, so the next thing I actually want to teach you, the next class I actually hold will be on how to, okay, let me just show you briefly on how to add reactions. Now, I want when the mother comes in and she's talking to her, and then she says, mommy, she talks to the mom. Okay, so see from the first one here, we have Bola and say, mommy, Tolu told me she's going for selfie. Say selfie, okay? So here's the thing, what does she do? I want to use this word. I would love you to practice on all the reactions and know the best one to use. No, I want Bola to be neutral because her mom is talking to her. I want the mom to have a different look when she's talking to her. I want her to look like, so I want her to look different here. Let's see. I want the mom to look surprised. What are you talking about? You're saying selfie. What selfie? Let's see what one does.
Selfie. What do you mean? Selfie is taken with phones. How can she go for selfie? Mommy, selfie is a program organized for teens to help us become...
Okay, fine. Let's see something else. Now that's the reaction that's called one does. Let's see, let us see. Surprise or skeptical. Let's have...
Selfie. What do you mean? Selfie is taken with phones. How can she go for selfie? Mommy, selfie is a program organized for teens to help us become better individuals in the society. Bola. Who told you this one?
Okay, so now at this point in time, I would want Bola to, where she understand mom itself is a program organized and all that, but she has to become a bit more serious. So let me use agreeing for her.
Mommy, selfie is a program organized for teens to help us become better individuals in the society. Bola. Who told you?
Okay, fine. She's happy saying it, but her mom doesn't seem convinced enough. So I'm saying, I'm going to change. Who told you this one? Mom is like, are you for real? Are you okay? What are you saying? So we're actually going to take look for another one. Surprise.
Mommy, selfie is a program organized for teens to help us become better individuals in the society. Bola. Who told you this one? Mommy, I'm serious. Please let me go for selfie. Okay, you will go, but can I see a flyer to prove you are serious? Mommy, take a look at the flyer. Wow.
Okay, so that's basically all that we need to know for establishing a short and reaction. So when you work on your video, try as much as possible to do this. So do subscribe to my channel, keep following me, and we'll keep learning. Thank you.